Hello everyone. You know the drill here. We're gonna do another Leetcode question. The next one on the list is the score of parentheses. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. So parentheses are normally stack problems, but they give you an extra things to worry about on the way of the stack. So A's represent parentheses. I don't know. Parentheses. And so if you have two valid parentheses, like if you have two of these, then you should add 1 plus 1, which is 2. And then if you have whatever the total is of the inside valid parentheses, you'd have to multiply it by 2. This is pretty stack problem, pretty standard stack problem. The issue is that the key here is you need to actually attach scores every time you iterate through a valid parentheses. So what I mean is, you'll see this. So let's see. Stack for C and S. We follow the rules. So what happens is, if C is equal to this, then I know that I will append it to the stack with a score of 0. Because you haven't built anything yet, so this is so hard. Okay, so 0. Now, if it's not, let's just assume that, everything is valid, so let's see. So if it's not, then it's definitely the closing parentheses. So if it is the closing parentheses, we have to decide what to do in this context, right? So if the top of the stack is equal to, the simplest case, equal to the open, then I simply pop the stack, take that score, add 1 to it. So stack dot top, append top, or actually now you want to append this at the top of the stack, and you want to increment the score to 1. Actually, you just that's never gonna hit anyways, because it's always gonna be valid, so there's no need to check edge cases here. Now if it is not that, then that means that we've built valid parentheses inside, so we need to add them until we see one. So while stack and stack the top, actually this is a tuple, so this is gonna be an error. So, and the top doesn't equal this, the opening brace, then I want to keep popping at the same time, adding the scores. So I'm gonna have new top here. Actually, I'm just gonna make that the closing parentheses. New score here is equal to 0. And as we go through backwards with the valid parentheses, we add the scores. So top score equals stack.pop, And then what we want to do here is new top equals top plus new top, and then over here score would be new score plus equals score. And then at the very end, we shouldn't need to check because it's always valid parentheses again. So technically, if it's not always valid, then you'd have to check for edge cases here. But let's just assume that it's always valid. So at the very top of this, at the end of this, should be the open parentheses. You want to remove that, and so what you want to do here is you want to pop it one more time, and then what happens is new top gets a open parentheses in the front, and new score gets multiplied by 2. Yeah. When that happens, I simply append the top of the stack. New top, new score. And then for each item in the stack, they're going to have a score when all of this is over. And then all you have to do is add all of those scores. So total. Actually, I could just do this. String score in stack. Alright, let's try the other examples. This isn't like the simplest problem, I admit. I've seen similar problems like this. That's why I came up with a solution pretty quickly. But if this is your first time like dealing with a stack with a particular score on it, that might not come as quickly if you haven't done that before. So just be patient, and yeah, so that'll be the solution for that. Let's see. Yeah, well, that's the solution for this, and next time.